the referendum went on as planned, peacefully, and makes what happened, puts what happened in Egypt and Tunisia in context, all these wonderful assertions of popular will for freedom. It's all part of the same mix. It's very interesting. But in the meantime, Darfur...
But in the meantime, the light shifted away from Darfur, and all the energy was about the north-south. And in the last few weeks, more violence. 35,000 new displaced since just in December alone. There was just a French aid group that was expelled from the country last week. It just continues.
We were in those camps a number of years ago, and those people are all still living in the camps. You've met some interesting people there.
Yeah, Fatima was one of the people that we spoke with, and she was talking about just the miles and miles that she had to traverse to get to the camp, and the husband gone, brothers gone, all the men in her family either dead from the assaults and the genocidal acts, or just displaced, and she doesn't know where they are, and she's there in the camp by herself with her children, and yes, they're still there. And how can they go home? What comfort do they have to return? What belief do they have that they'll be protected? What avenue do they have for justice for the people who inflicted these horrors upon them? You know, where do they go? And I'm sure they're still sitting there saying, wow, yeah, people were here and it seemed like there was something happening, and now where are we?
Now, we can use the momentum of the lesson that we've learned from the referendum in southern Sudan and apply it to Darfur. Let's get behind, let's get the band together again, get the activists that cared so much about Darfur and worked so much on Darfur during these last 5 or 6 years, get them back in the game, pushing or giving President Obama support, political support he needs, Republicans and Democrats in Congress the support they need to say, let's invest in a solution in ending the crisis in Sudan rather than watching it churn along. If a competent, sustained peace process, like we do for other parts of the world, like we did for the North-South, if that is applied to Darfur, I really believe, and I think we've seen it ourselves in our travels in Africa, that can bring about a solution.
Well, then it's really about trying to get in front of the people that drive that mission in the highest levels of government. It's about giving them cover. It's about saying, this is important, this is what your constituency wants, this is what they're demanding. We just have to keep drumming, banging the drum.